boys and girls. Welcome to the Science Center again. My name is Harley, and today is a very special day. Does anybody know why? Hint, my shirt. Today is May 4th, which is National Star Wars Day. So today we are going to be doing a fun activity, but before we do that, I want to focus on the topic of the activity, which is circuits. So these are some vocab words that I wanted to sort of go over real quick before we do the activity. So the first one is electric current. So electric current is just the flow of electric charge. So whenever you're doing this, you will write the electric charge in a specific unit. So that unit is 1 coulomb per second. So it could look like this, which also equals 1 ampere. So it would be, this is the big word for the A, ampere, and then the coulomb is spelled like this. 1 coulomb per second and 1 ampere. So that's just kind of what you use for the unit of measurement, just like you would if you were baking. It would be like 1 cup, 1 teaspoon, things like that. The next vocab word I want to go over is voltage. So this is the measure of the difference in electrical potential between any 2 points. So in a little bit, I'll show you where that voltage is in our activity so we can kind of relay it back to our definition. The next one is circuit. So what does circuit kind of sound like to you guys? What shape? Square, triangle? Sounds like a circle, right? So a circuit has to be a circle for it to be a complete circuit. If that circle is broken or that circuit is broken, it's an incomplete circuit. So that is just the path in which an electric current will flow. So this is going to flow through the circuit. Then our last one is LED. Any ideas what that stands for? It stands for light emitting diode. So I'm going to show you guys one of those in just a little bit so you can see what it is. And it's just a device that emits light when electric current passes through it. So for a circuit to happen, you need the electric current, voltage, and LED. So this is what our LED will look like, and this is one right here. So this is our LED right here. On it you can see that's where the light is going to show, and then we have our long leg and a shorter leg. So that long leg right there is the positive end, which can also be known as a cathode. And then over here you have the negative end, the shorter one, and that can be also known as the anode. So cathode, positive, anode, negative. So now what I want to do is we can go ahead and get into our activity today. So what you're going to need, hopefully you may or may not have seen the materials this before, is some sort of translucent material. I have like a bunch of these little binder things, or you can use a straw like this. You could also use clear if you'd like. Then you'll also need an LED. So one of these little things, those light emitting diodes, got a bunch of colors in here so we can kind of decide what our lightsaber is going to look like. And then you'll need a battery. So this is where the voltage comes in handy. So on the battery you can see where it says the voltage. This one is 3V. It'll say it down at the bottom. So on our LEDs I mentioned the positive and the negative end, so the cathode and anode. So the battery is also going to have that positive and negative end. So you have the positive on this side where it will say the 3 volts, and then the negative on this side. So whenever you put the positive to the positive end and the negative to the negative end, you will get a light. So this is now a complete circuit. It is going in a circle from positive to positive, then over to negative to negative. So those electrons are flowing through that entire circuit. But if one of my legs were not touching the end, then we would have an incomplete circuit. So the positive end is on it, but the negative is not there anymore, so we're not going to get any light from that LED. But once they're touching, then you will see it. So now that we have all of the basics of how this works, we're going to build our lightsaber. So I just wanted to show you a couple that I have real quick. So these are my 2 green ones. One's just a little bit longer than this one. So this is going to be our basis of it. If you don't have a straw, you're going to want to tape it around like this, and I'll show you how to do that. But if you do have a straw, then it might be a little bit easier. So these are all my straws. I will do one on the straw today, and then show you really quickly just how to like roll one of these or any other translucent material you have so that you can make that lightsaber shape. So the first thing you're going to do is you are going to, I think I'm going to do blue today. So take your blue material or whatever color you would like, then get your LED. So I have my LED right here. Then I took a paper clip just to kind of hold that in place. It's not really going to do anything else, so I kind of just hooked it around it, hooked it onto the paper clip first. Like that. And then I kind of just like stuck the LED inside. So slippery. Sticking this. So anybody know who uses the blue lightsaber in Star Wars? Any guesses? Obi-Wan Kenobi uses it, and then also so does Princess Leia. Alrighty, so now that I have my LED connected in there, it's holding nice and firm with my paper clip. Now I can attach my battery. So now we have our little light like this. And then also if you have some scissors, you can change the length of your lightsaber however long you want it or short you want it. And then some electrical tape to kind of keep that LED onto the battery. So you have a lightsaber that is going to stay intact. So you're going to connect it like so. And I started with the nodes first to kind of make sure that they stayed on there. And then you're just going to wrap it around like so until everything is kind of sticking nice and firm together. This will also be where you will hold the lightsaber. Ta-da! There we go. So you want to go turn off the lights so we can see what it looks like. Ready? Whoa! So there are some 3 lightsabers you guys can make right there. Here's the blue one that I made for you guys today, like that. And then these are the 2 green ones that I have as well. So I'm going to go ahead and make another one now with another material so you guys can see how to do that as well. This time I'll do red, even though we probably shouldn't be doing red. It's for the back side. So I just kind of rolled it up like so, like that. And it's going to be, you kind of just want it in the shape of the straw. So then you'll take some invisible tape. This is a matte finish, but that's all I could find. But if you have a more of a clearer, like shinier finish, that would probably work best. So just wrap it around like so you can make this nice and tight. I kind of did it all the way around just so that it looked the same. Alrighty, so see, you have that nice straw-like material there. So it's the same thing. Put the paper clip in here, get your LED, which is the light emitting diode, and you're going to stick the LED in here, kind of wrap it around the paper clip so it stays nice and firm. And then remember, positive to positive, negative to negative. So where it says positive on here, you will see it on the battery. You'll put it on the long node on the LED. Oh, that's a dead one. So there's a first time problem if you are having troubles getting your light to emit or anything like that. You could have a dead battery, so just try a different one. There we go. See, now we have our red one. So then, now that we have that, we're going to do the same thing. So get your electrical tape. I just used black because it was nice and a smooth-like surface. But you can use masking if that's what you have, or duct tape or anything like that. It's not going to change anything on the actual lightsaber itself. So then just wrap it around like so. So everything stays nice and tight. Almost there. And then we have our red lightsaber. So to finish this off, we'll turn off the lights one more time and look at all of our creations together. Ta-da! So there are 4 lightsabers right there, and you can make them both really, really fast, and then you guys can have a nice, fun, little, friendly fight with your Star Wars lightsabers today. So you can turn it back on now. Awesome. So I just want to thank you guys again for tuning in, and hopefully you enjoyed our small little circuits lessons today. And enjoy May the 4th, and may the 4th be with you. Thank you.